Yo, bro.
What's up?
Sometimes I would say 99% of the time we were right, but that 0.1%, we have to address it somehow. So let's get into the show and we'll address it so we clear the air. Should we do that, bro?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Hey, welcome back to the Shoot Up Podcast, episode 194 with me and the bro, 808 Kicks ATL. Please do go follow 808 Kicks ATL. Please do go follow Lovekickscustom. Please do go follow the Shoot Up Podcast on all the social platforms. We are literally everywhere. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. What is the Discord, bro?
Shoot Up Podcast.
And what is the Patreon, bro?
Shoot Dog Pod.
That's where you can find us because we're always active like we are. But we'll correct the mistake that we made last week and last couple of months. But before we do, what are we here to do this week, bro?
Same thing we do every week. Try to take over the world.
All right. In our zealous attempts to hate resale, we threw shades of resale on the Flight Club Jordan 4.
That was a joke.
I know. You know it's a joke, yeah?
Yeah. I said it on purpose.
I'm just making sure. Because if you guys didn't know, the Flight Club is it started in 1989, carried on through the 90s. It is literally the Jordan brand's flight era, where it started with a Jordan 4. This is why you're getting a Jordan 4 flight. And it carried on to the 90s. And if you didn't know, we've been taking a right hack here with resellers and Flight Club, because Flight Club has got nothing to do with that release. It is a Jordan brand release. It's got no collaborations with no retail platform. And we've been joking about with it for the last couple of months. So I just want to correct it just in case you guys didn't know. It was a flight program like the International Flight 12, which takes a bit of that homage to the flight and takes it into the sneakers. And that's what the Jordan 4 flight is all about. So if you,
bro.
If you
you're supposed to run with the joke. And
I know. Just in case people get confused.
You got to let people think we're stupid sometimes. We be right so much. We got to say something stupid every now and then.
That's the only caveat. We can go wrong with that joke now. That's the only caveat. Just in case. Just in case people think we're actually that stupid.
No, because it's funny. It's funny because the day after last episode dropped is when that post came out.
Yeah.
Bro, people be watching us, but not engaging with us. I am 1,000% certain that we're being watched and people adopt our isms and they don't acknowledge us.
Oh, that's fine, bro. Like, I'm down with that because it's only a matter of time that catches up, and then we overtake the competition, and then we start dictating what we need to dictate. As simple as that, bro.
we have one of the longest running sneaker specific podcasts, and I'm tired of feeling like it's a coincidence. I'm tired of feeling like everybody be having the same ideas that we have. Hell, we just saw it this past week of some doof doing less than 60-second sneaker news. What? What?
on that, the 60-second sneaker news is coming back next week. Harder than ever. More pause. Thank you. More frequent than ever, and a lot more behind it than ever. Pause.
I was thinking for a second. I was gonna let the behind slide. Pause.
This sneaker news. This. Oh, yo. Nobody wants that diluted less than 60-second sneaker news where you can't even say it within the brackets that you need to say it and you cover one subject, because nobody can do it like I can. Let's just be honest with that, bro. Nobody can do it like I can, because I can rattle off a whole load of sentences in a couple of seconds that you go over your head. Like my talk pace, I slow it down for the pod. My 60-second sneaker news, most of you won't be able to catch it. You have to re-listen to it. And that's the magic of the 60-second sneaker news. You get me?
On the less than 60-second sneaker news. And listen, if that man listened to the pod or watched the video version of the pod, it's all with love. But the jokes coming. You should have known the jokes were coming soon as we got wind of it. Bro, that man got This week, this shoe is coming out and it's gonna cost $130. Then jump cut. Also this week we got like, bro, what is this? This ain't good content, even if it wasn't a bite off of TJ. I got brilliant title for you. Snooze news. That's what you need. Snooze news. How to put a sneakerhead to sleep. Bro. I'm like, well, I couldn't even make it through the first 10 seconds of the video. And as soon as I saw it, I saw the title and I'm like, oh, this a bite. This a big old bite. And I clicked on the video. I'm like, no, bro. No, this is not cool. First of all, you biting. Second of all, it's a trash bite. That wasn't even a whole bite. It was a little, it was a whole bite. Like you ate the whole cookie. You ain't even saved nothing.
I thought he was nibbling on my toes.
Bro. But it was such a trash version of what you do so well. Where it's kind of, I don't want to say flattering because it ain't for me to say. It's for you to say whether you was flattered or not by it. But it was so slow paced and dragging and like, dude, go find something else to do.
I challenge anybody to do the 60 seconds that you can use as well as I can. You won't find nobody. There's a reason why I'm probably the only person that can do the 60-second use. They can use.
I mean, you started it.
Yeah.
You started it. You put the title to it. You put the whole swag to it, like the way you do it. Besides the fact, it's like, you know what? It's like buying a Jordan 10 or going to the gas station and getting the Air 10. Yeah.
I got a very good analogy for this as well. It's like Kendrick dropping the control verse and the responses are trash. That's what it feels like. Good attempt, try harder. That's all I'm
Thank you,
say.
Come again.
All right. I thought you were going to say something there, but that's the only thing you need to say.
That's it. That's it, bro.
Look, once your idea is out in the ether, anybody can use it. That's fine. But I challenge anybody to do the 60-second sneaker news like I can. You won't be able to do it because it is hard to do. Pause. It is hard. It is a challenge. Difficult as a challenge. And if you're not challenging yourself every single day, you're not doing it right.
Nah, I ain't got no time to be challenging myself. There's too many challenges in life.
Yeah, true. I'm glad you brought that up because I take it as flattering because basically some of the ideas that you put across, I take it more flattering when nobody can actually do it like you can because it means you got something unique that you can only do.
You know that. You've been knowing that. That's why you had to bring it back when you stopped the first time because you was getting pressure from too many people who enjoyed it.
Yeah. I think I need to bring this back permanently now because I'm not even joking. It's not only one or two people saying it; it's a lot of people saying it. They missed that 60-second quick update. Bang, bang, bang. The biggest stories of this week. That's what it's all about. And it comes out on a Sunday. I need to get back on that. I will get back on that for next week. So it'll be out next week. It takes mediocre work to get me moving. No, I literally said, hold my beer. My mate goes, you don't drink beer. I said, hold my spirits then. The Holy Spirit, I'm coming for you.
Bruh. We don't need to stay on that for too long. But I do want to give a shout out to Envy, Sneaker Envy, who responded to us from last week's episode where we called Cap on pretty much at least all the examples that you brought up about these quote unquote Ross finds and TJ Maxx and Burlington and these miraculous finds, people finding great fives and undefeated fours and all this type of stuff. It
almost felt like somebody was digging gold out their ass, pretty much, because that's how unrealistic it was, bro.
I think people walking in the store with the shoes and putting a faux tag on, but I mean, it is what it is. Sneaker Envy, whose his wife or girlfriend has a store because they do like embroidering and customization and engraving, rather, not embroidery, engraving and customization and whatnot. He brought us some pictures, some evidence, if I may present.
Oh yeah, the bro. He listens. We know he listens to the pod.
And these are pictures that he took himself. These are B grades, ladies and gentlemen. These are sneakers that were not suitable for the retail market that he has taken pictures of over the years. This is not from one store at one time. Like, as you can see, if you look in the background up here, you can see some like Spider-Man looking Pumas. Like, that's the type of stuff that you find at these stores on a regular basis. Well, this is a white cement 4 with a B grade stamp. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to reiterate. It's got a B grade stamp inside the shoe, right? And stamped inside. And is it underneath the tongue or on the sidewall?
On wherever the size tag is.
Yeah, wherever the size tag is.
So on a 4, it will be on the side.
Bro, a B grade white cement 4 is going for $110. Right? Mm-hmm. None of those trophy room 5s, all the stuff that we saw last week, none of them are going to cost 60 quid or 70 quid or $70. Nah.
You can see in the video that he sent us, you can see the B grade stamp on the side, on the size tag. If you ever been to an outlet, if you've been to Nike outlets enough, you will have seen a B grade stamp somewhere if it's like a proper retro sneaker that was sought after and it end up in the outlet. More than likely it's a B grade. Same thing here with the Canary 6s.
The Maisie yellow 6s, yeah.
Maize yellow. Canary, maize, same thing to me. Same thing here. We got some black cement 3s for $69.99. I think that's a grade school size, which is probably why the price is there. And also a picture of the Rare Air 3s, which have been doing really well. I see a lot of Rare Air 3s when I go outside. So these are spot finds because the bro said that he has a store pretty close to where he lives. So, and he knows the shipment days.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows what day the shoes come in. So he'll go and check out what they got in on, certain times, certain days or whatever. So shout out to him. We appreciate you for reaching out and engaging and not just being a hater or a ghost watcher or a hate watcher, a hate listener. He actually heard us. Yeah.
Yeah, he disproved the theory. He actually went out, got the boots to the ground, went to the store and looked for us. That's the type of people that listen to the pod. They listen and they adapt and they move. And if you're the first time, if this is the first time you listen to the pod, enjoy, because we're gonna level you up with your knowledge. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, bro. And that invitation to come pod is still open if we can get the timing down. I'm not sure what state. I am sure what state he's in. It's in the DM, but I ain't gonna reveal all that type of information. He can do all that if he want to, if and when he comes to the pod. But shout out to him, again, just for engaging with us. We always open for engagement. If you feel like we're wrong, call us out, DM us, Discord, comments, whatever. Just as long as we being respectful and we being trying to be educational about it.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with being checked. I'm cool with being wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, like if you're not making mistakes, if you're not being wrong, how are you gonna ever learn to be right? Like, you need to learn from your mistakes. So everybody makes mistakes. Don't hold people down by their mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody learns, and you evolve. So we won't take that as a criticism. We will take that as a learning opportunity. I'm just saying that.
But I don't think we was wrong about where we were coming from with the pictures that we saw, because he ain't show us no pictures of no undefeated 4s or trophy room 5s. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, if the bro pulled out a trophy room 5, I'll go tell him to get that legit checked, 100%.
I mean, if it got a B grade stamp on it, it got a B grade stamp on it. But
I still believe that the companies like Ross or TJ Maxx, whoever's doing it, getting the employees to bring their sneakers in to do a promotional, come to my store, there's sneakers here that you could possibly buy that are cheaper than you can ever get. That's what I think they're still doing. And that's why
the bro also said the employees get first dibs.
There you go.
There's not so many retailers in my mind, and from my experience of talking to people in retail, there's not too many retailers where the job will give you first dibs. I have heard stories of some, but hell, I go to DTLR and the employees at the store be mad because people come and actually pick up all their raffle wins. Like, I had a dude one time, I can't remember what shoe it was, but I got the last size 11, and when I came in, present my win to the cashier because they got to go to the back to get your pair, and she tell him size 11, and he go, damn.
Yo, bro, like, I've only one time I've actually waited for the actual pickups to finish and gone in the store after like 5 or 4 when the actual store is supposed to stop giving out wins. Your leftovers. But if you're relying on leftovers, you didn't do your job right. Like 100%, you didn't do your job right. Like you should be if you're a sneakerhead, there's certain rules, and I'm gonna bring back this year the sneaker Bible, and we're gonna have 10 sneaker commandments. Me and Q are gonna go through this, and we're gonna put on a t-shirt. We're definitely gonna do that this year, right? Because one of the rules should be Number one, you should know what sneakers coming out. Number two, you should know where it's coming out and how to maneuver to get it. And number three, you should have all your raffles in. Don't wait for the scraps, bro, because when the scraps are there, the scraps are done. You're gonna get a pair that people didn't want to pick up because it's either scratched or damaged or whatever. If you're waiting for scraps, it's not it. You need to be the person that put in those raffles to be the first person to pick the sneaker up on that day of that release.
Let me offer a little more to that conversation. I have hit on multiple accounts for different stores for the same shoe and leave leftovers because I don't want to be the person hoarding up my size. If I put in a Foot Locker raffle and a Hibbett raffle and a DTLR raffle, because DTLR raffles you can't really cancel. Like once you're in, you in. So if I hit on DTLR before I hit on Foot Locker and I have time, I'll go to Foot Locker and cancel. But if I hit on Foot Locker first and then the DTLRW come in, it's like, well, damn. I got to go pick up from DTLR because it's non-cancelable. Plus, with Foot Locker, you get your points back. So I'm like, well, I'll just leave it at Foot Locker. And more people, I think people are more prone to walk in Foot Locker looking for a size versus a DTLR or even a Hibbett. Like, I've seen people line out the door trying to buy a shoe that's been raffled off, but they don't know about raffles or how to enter or what the process is.
Yeah.
And I'm standing in line thinking, oh, these many people hit, cool. And then the store opened and the manager come out and say, if you got a raffle, come over here. And me and 3 other people step out the line.
Yo, you remember the Fair Pack where you had the patent leather Jordan 1s?
Mm-hmm.
Size did this is the time Nike and Size were doing stuff together. Size did a release and it was to meet outside. It was like a Nike, it was a sneakers at release, but you had to go to Size to pick it up on the next day or the evening, one or two. I think it was the evening. So me and the missus went out and there was 2 queues. One because they had an artist coming to perform in the actual store, which is great. Second one was for the artist to see the artist, and the other line was for the sneakers. And what is it with people and curiosity when there's a big line? And it's not only happened to me once or twice. It's happened to me countless times. When you wait in the queue, somebody asks you, you know what? It will be a lady coming over and asking. It won't be a guy. Actually, it was a guy on Size, but it'll be a lady that comes and asks you and says, "Do you know what this queue is for?" And you just say sneakers, and they were like, "Oh, okay," walk away. But bro, like on that day, got asked multiple times what the second queue was for. We said sneakers. Mrs. got confused for a 21-year-old when she's not, and she kept looking back at me and saying, "See, I'm too young for you." It's like, shut up, woman. And then thirdly, right, it was an in and out, like literally go there, pick up, gone.
Yeah.
Bro, like, and the amount of people in that queue in that line wasn't a lot. Wasn't a lot at all.
I think I told the story before, a long time ago, maybe when we first started the pod. I was in line for I wasn't in line for the 14s. I had the 14s on. I had the Toro 14s on. And we were standing in line for something. I can't remember what it was. And this lady with hella jewelry on and like a dressy, like a business kind of attire, skirt, stockings and all this, heels on. This is a Saturday morning, mind you. And she looked like she finna go to brunch for a corporate meeting or something, right? And she's standing there. Well, she's walking by. First, she drove by and like let her window down and look. Now, this is DTLR we standing in front of.
Yeah.
She goes and parks and then walks by the line and asks us what we in line for. Lady, it's a shoe store. What you think we in line for? So, different people chiming in at Jordan's. This sneaker, ain't nobody really say the name of the sneaker, like the colorway name. It was a Jordan or whatever it was. Really? Oh, y'all, it's like 30, 40 people out there. Y'all standing out here in line for shoes and that. Bitch, if you don't get the, like, go where you was going. Go where you going.
Bro, it's a couple of things. Number one, they will mock you until they realize there's value. Then they'll realize it's cool. And then they want to be part of it. That's how it starts, bro.
Bro, I don't care what she thought. Like, what's the point of you? It's a shoe store. You can look in the window. I mean, it's a big glass storefront. You can see what's in the store. What you think we standing in line for? I'm standing outside the PGA store waiting on the sandwich, huh?
Do you think... Remember when the Brick by Bricks came out and those two elderly ladies picked up the Brick by Bricks? Mm-hmm. Do you think they asked a question about what they were queuing up for and they joined the queue?
They knew it.
Come on. Do they look like? Okay, I'm gonna be. This is me being very stereotypical at the moment, but do they look like they know about sneakers, bro? And that's been me being stereotyping old people or two elderly ladies, but they could know more than us, bro. But in hindsight, do they look odd in that situation?
They did, but they could have been bodies. They could have been bodies. They could have
nephews, for their grandsons,
grandson. Yeah. They could have been bodies. They could have been talked into. Hey man, go do this for me. It's gonna be tough for me. It'll probably be easier for you.
I'm working. You're retired. Yeah. I'm working. You're retired. Yeah.
Or they could be long-time sneakerheads.
Like we will be in our 60s and 70s.
Sure. I told you about the dude I saw him again. The dude I saw at the mall, I saw him again.
I'm waiting for more of those stories, bro. The what would you call it? What name would you give it?
Actually, I saw him 2 more times.
Oh,
I saw him at Dillard's when I was going shopping for the outfit that I wore to the Christmas party, my wife's corporate Christmas party. I saw him there, and the chick who was helping me knew him because he's always in the mall. This is my local mall. He's always in the mall, perusing the polo section and the whatever.
Okay.
I saw him there. Right?
I got a brilliant opening line for you then, bro.
Couple weeks later, I go to the polo store. I see him and his partner in there. So
next time you see him, ask him to open up a conversation. They say to him, "Are you going to go for the Japanorak that they're releasing in polo?" Ask him, bro.
Already had a conversation with him.
Oh, okay, you don't need to open
I told you the very second time I saw him at the gas pump right down the street from my house. And I told him then, like, bro, you always whatever. And I can't remember exactly what he had on, but this was right after I got the Supreme Darwins. I remember I had on the Supreme Darwins. He had on, I want to say, the Chinese New Year Jordan 1 lows with the brown, red, and green. Mostly white, but they had like brown, red, and that jade green. He had those on with a full-blown polo fit. And I saw him then and approached him like, bruh, every time I see you, you polo down. I saw you at the mall.
Does he work for Polo?
No. I feel like he just retired from a good job. He probably got good pension or whatever coming in. And he be on it, bro. Every time I see him, he polo from head to at least his socks. Last time I saw when I saw him at the polo store, when I saw him at the mall, he had on polo boots. When I saw him at the polo store, I didn't get a chance to get a full glimpse of the fit because I saw him out the corner of my eye, but I was locked in on what I was looking for. And next thing I know, I didn't know he was with somebody else too. The dude that he was with, another older dude, fresh as hell. He said something to the effect of, man, let's get up out of here. And the other dude said, I don't know which one was talking because they was behind me. And he's like, man, I'm trying to go to the Cole Hunt store. Yeah, all right, let's go to Cole Hunt. And they left. They left out. Hey. So it's like this. Yeah, I'm gonna be he's my spirit animal. That's how yeah. He's my spirit animal.
He is now officially the polar bear. He's literally the polar bear on the polo.
No, polar is polar. We know polar. Yeah. We know the real polar.
We know. I'm not talking about polar. I'm not talking about polar. I'm talking about Ralph Lauren normally have a polar bear. They have a polar bear, don't they? Polo bear. Yeah, that's the one. Polo bear. That's the one. Yeah. That's your spirit animal. He's definitely your spirit animal. By the way, you're looking fresh, bro. All purple. Like it. I'm looking for all purple fit to go with the reverse grapes 5s. I've been looking for a fit for that for ages. Look at that. He gets up with all purple top and hat on. Yo, get away, bro. Get away from me. That is fire.
You should have known
bro. The purple is banging. The light pink purple that you got on it, the lilac. I wouldn't call it lilac. No, it's pink. It's pink, all right. It goes really well with that sneaker, bro. The way the combo is, it kills it, bro.
Come on, bro. This me. It's me, bro. I bought this, and I love Jimi Hendrix anyway. Most of the funny thing is the only shirts I have to go with this KOI Sonder are Jimi Hendrix shirts.
Oh, okay, got you. Because of the color.
Purple haze.
Of the color, yeah.
So the people who make the Jimi Hendrix merch always incorporating purple one way or another. And when I saw this shirt, and it's a long sleeve too, I don't usually wear long sleeve t-shirts. As soon as I saw this shirt, I was shopping. Where were we? I think we was. Damn it, I can't remember where we were, but we were somewhere where I really didn't have much business shopping on my phone. But so it told me, just go to the. No, I got a notification. Because, I'm plugged in. I got a notification from the Jimi Hendrix website, and I just clicked on it and started going through shirts, and I saw this one, and I said, the pink, the purple, the yellow, the orange, all the colors.
All the colors.
And I was just telling y'all, this is my favorite sneaker to wear. And I don't have enough fits to go with it. And so I did myself a favor.
Yeah, mind you, the shades go with the midsole as well, which is great. You got it combo, bro.
And it's less about the shades. I'm gonna always go all black when I'm looking to buy shades. So
yeah. Oh, but by the way, when you said legitimately, when you said, yo, it's me, I legit thought you were going to go like Mario style. Yo, it's me, Q-Dog.
So Did I send you that reel?
No, I don't know what reel you're talking about, bro.
I just saw a reel a couple days ago where a guy translated that phrase, because a lot of people think he's saying "It's me, Mario."
Oh
said,
yeah,
no.
yeah. You did send that to me. Go on, correct. Tell him what it.
It's me.
It's me.
It's
okay.
me, Mario. Meaning like something Japanese, because obviously Nintendo, Japan, so they put a Japanese phrase in front of Mario. So yeah, he's not speaking in an Italian accent. He's actually saying a Japanese word. Itsumi Mario is what he's really been. Is what he's been saying all these years.
You are correct, and we've changed it to "It's me, Mario." Yeah,
yeah, because that's what we hear with our English ears, but it's really a Japanese word. Itsumi.
The Japanese way to pronounce it. I'm gonna actually look this up. It's Mario. That's what it says in Japanese. But what they've done is translated it into "It's me, Mario." Ooh, yeah, that's what they basically did to that. Yeah, you're right. 100% right. 100% right. Talking about always being right. So I'm going to pull up some facts. I'm going to tell you why we were right. Why has Elliot Hill invested 16,400, which is $1 million, on Nike shares? Why has Tim Cook invested 50,000, which is 2.9 million, in Nike shares? Why is director Swan invested 8,700, which is $500,000, in Nike shares? And why has another director, which I'm not going to pronounce the name because it's quite awkward to pronounce, invested 16,000, which is another $1 million, in Nike shares? And to combat that, if anybody's thinking there's a recession coming, there is a recession coming. Right, there is a recession coming, but in a recession, if you haven't learned from 2008, if you haven't learned from any of the recessions, in recession time, nobody buys nothing except for commodities and what makes them feel good, like lipstick, phones, commodities, sneakers, games, stuff like that. They do really well, really, really well when it's a time of depression or recession, because people buy what they like to cheer themselves up. There's a reason why Nike shareholders have invested that much money in their stock without the fear of recession on their heads. There's a reason.
It's me, capitalism.
That's the one. That's the one for this week. That's the one for this week. 100%.
I mean, bro, it's a multitude of times. It's a scary time. Yeah. It's a weird time. It's a questionable time in a lot of spaces. So I feel like people who have less fear tend to turn up in these type of times.
Yeah, when the market's down, people invest. What we've seen recently, if you watch the markets, is very intriguing, because a lot of companies like Amazon, the owner of Amazon, the owner of Mark Zuckerberg's, all of that have sold shares within their company, right? Because they know a recession's coming. But people like Nike that rely on commodity purchases and stuff like that are investing in their shares and stock, because they know when the turn up goes down, it turns up on commodities and capitalism and stuff like sneakers, games, books, makeup, all of that stuff. We saw stuff happen, like the case is 2008 and the case is COVID. both of those had a massive downturn in sales, but they had a massive influx in commodities, in stuff that people buy during recessions to cheer themselves up, like sneakers, makeups, books, games. All of that stuff sells quite well during times of depression. So if you know what way the market's going, I'm just advising you reasonably go and invest in some stocks and shares, especially Nike. That's all I'm going to say. When the big people move, you got to move with them. That's all I'm saying. You can do whatever you want, but that's all I'm saying.
Well, Zuckerberg don't own Facebook no more.
Meta. He sold Meta. He sold some stocks of Meta.
It's all shareholders now. He's the co-founder and the CEO and chairman, but he's no longer the owner. I don't know if he ever was a 100% owner.
No, he sold shares in Meta. I think Amazon's guy sold his shares as well. And the only reason why they do that, and you're probably confused of why they're selling their shares, what they end up doing is they sell their shares at a higher price. When they dip in a recession, they'll go buy the shares up for half the price or even less than that, and then basically have the stock there and then have the capital on top of that. So if you know your business, if you know stocks and shares, that's how it happens. That's what they do.
And they split from Instagram too. So it's not, they still do things in collaboration, but the ownership is in different hands for both companies. So there's that. But
yeah, so do with that information what you will. Go and do additional research if you need to. We talk a lot of sense. So if you want to be up in the game, do your research. It's the best time to go and do your research, because in about 12 to 24 months, we might be heading into a recession, especially after all the idiocracies that have been happening around the world. So get yourself geared up. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Quick strikes.
I got a couple.
What?
I got a couple. Did you see Did you see the Oregon coach had an awkward moment with a reporter wearing Adidas sneakers?
No.
We'll leave it. We'll leave that one for the after show then. It'll be quite funny to catch up on.
Yeah.
But yeah, quick strikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The new year is upon us, which means Lunar New Year sneakers. Y'all know our main focus on this podcast, at least, is Nike and Jordan. So let's look at some Nike and Jordan Year of the Horse releases. Now, what we're going to discuss first is already available for purchase as of 3 days ago, 4 days ago, depending on when y'all watching. January 9th, Nike released the Year of the Horse, aka Lunar New Year, Nike Dunk Lows, Air Force Ones, Field Generals, P6000, and LD 1000 waffle, along with some merch. I'm interested in hearing your opinion on some of this stuff.
I'm not really surprised. I'm not really taken aback by it at all. It's boring. As
Boring, really?
I think the Year of Snake was a bit better. I like the motifs they put. I like the coins they put on the Year of Snake. I like the designs. I like the scaly designs they put on it. I'm seeing a lot more false hair sneakers. I don't know how much of these have got pony hair on them, but I think leading it down that way is a bit lazy as well, because you can only pony here as many sneakers as you want, and they don't really sell like you would like them to.
I don't think any of these got the pony hair on them.
Tell me. God.
Well, they are available, is what I was gonna say. I thought for a quick second this Field General might have had some faux hair on it, but it does not. The colorways are, I think, nice.
Okay.
The design elements, as far as the all the engraving and embroidering they did, I like. A lot of simple yet highly detailed designs throughout this pack is why I like it.
Okay. I could add a couple of things to that. I'm leaning to it's a good start, but I'm leaning towards what does this have in association with the Year of the Horse? One thing I can definitely add to it is there's different breeds of horses, there's different types of horses, there's different types of horses from around the world. You could possibly have made a tribute to different variations of horses and dropped it regionally depending on what horse type it was, but obviously that's a lot of mess, that's a lot of work as well. Has it got shoehorn on it? Has it got any attire on it that it associates itself with a horse, or the Year of the Horse, or the Chinese horseshoe? That's the one, not shoehorn, horseshoe. But yeah, what makes these the Year of the Horse? Well, what makes them in tune to that Chinese calendar year? I can't put a finger on it. That's the thing.
I think you should look at some of the details.
Okay.
Because if you do, you can see in the graphics that there is a horse motif or theme going on with all of these pairs. Particularly the Dunk and the Air Force One. Like, look at that.
Oh, okay, cool. But looks nice.
These same design elements are throughout each pair. I mean, that you're looking for a Dubray. There you go. It's a horse. It's a Pegasus. You know what I'm saying? Like, a Pegasus is a horse with wings, right?
I would lean, like, the thing is, if I was making a sneaker for the lunar year and it was to do with a horse, I know unicorns don't exist, but you can make a sneaker that's very limited, that's maybe 50 pairs of, that you could release as part of the pack, that can't be bought, but that can only be bought as part of the pack. Call it a unicorn. If you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. But
so
I need to look at it. I need to look at the detailing. I need to look at the detailing because I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced with it.
So now what you have to do is think about, because you mentioned the word, you used the word cultural, right?
Yeah.
Is the unicorn accepted as a mythical creature in the culture?
No.
So if not, clearly the Pegasus is, because they're using the Pegasus. It looks pretty Chinese to me. Mm-hmm. Like, all the graphics that they're using look pretty Chinese to me. So maybe the Pegasus is more viable in their culture than the unicorn is.
So I'm just looking this up now, just for clarity, because obviously every year every animal has a color theme to it. So the Year of the Horse is red, gold, orange, and green, which makes more sense on some of the releases, especially with the LD or the waffle, which is red. Also,
all of them got red and green in them.
Yeah, which is good. Which is she's using the theme of passion, wealth, joy, and growth. with it, which obviously yellow, brown, and purple. Some sources mention yellow, brown, and purple while avoiding blue and white, which is the theme that they use, which is great. I just need to look at the details. I think that, I'm being honest, the Year of the Snake looked better to me. It looks visually like the Year of the Snake, but it probably will be hard to get the Year of the Horse off on a sneaker, because when you think about horses, you think about hair. And when you think about hair, you think about introducing pony hair. I'm glad they use the colors for the Chinese calendar as well, which is great. I just need to have a look at the details. I proper need to have a look at the details, because at the moment I think last year's lunar release was better.
Well, if you like them aesthetically better, that's cool. But at the same time, I think the themes are hitting where they need to hit. Now,
Okay.
where I start to feel a little different is when we're looking at the Jordan brand Year of the Horse, which is where what you just said really takes shape, or it takes material. It materializes itself, because on the Jordan brand collection is where you see more gold, but you also see more faux hair going on some of these. This is the Jordan 1 Low SE Year of the Horse, and you got the faux hair.
Okay.
All on the collar and the heel.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not white and black, because it will look like a cow hide. I'm glad it's the brown. I'm glad he used the brown on there. Dark brown and light brown. Yeah, of course, obviously. Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, you got a whole equestrian vibe going on, and you still got that little bit of that pattern in the swoosh. They got other features that remind you of equestrian sports or horses in general. Also, I really thought the 312 would be done by now. But
no, bro, the lunar years are prime for these models, bro. Like, they're prime for these Jordan models. Trust me, they always have one or two. Yeah.
Not Jordan 1, Jordan 312 Low, which does not include any faux hair.
I like the inner lining to it as well. The inner lining looks dope. Like the red with the dark blood red or burgundy red with the gold Jumpman looks dope. Inside, in the insole, looks fire.
Yeah, brown and red. Something about brown and red go well together. Also, the Jordan Session Year of the Horse, which is a skate shoe from the Jordan brand. Here we go again with the brown spotted faux hair. I'm good. This is an interesting looking silhouette, though.
Yeah, for skaters, it'll probably do really well. Is there an Air Force One in there?
No, we saw the Air Force One with the Nike stuff. I'm just Jordan stuff.
I'm just thinking what Complex's top 10 could be this year. They're biased with the Air Force One, so you never know.
There's going to be plenty more Air Force Ones for them to drool over, trust me. And we have a women's Jordan Flight Court, which has the same aesthetic, same colorway, and the faux hair appears on the heel.
Yeah, they've got this almost like this patch, brown and light brown patch on the sneaker that is part of the pack that gives it that horse vibe. I think it's more leaning towards a cow, but it obviously that's the pack they're using.
You ain't seen horses with spots.
Yep, I've seen.
That's what it is.
I've seen horses with spots, but I've seen more cows with spots than horses, especially when I was younger, where I was living.
And last but not least, it's the Jordan Trunner OS, which I think is probably the best looking shoe out of the pack, if you're asking me. Just because they put so much black on it. I like the way they block that black off on the bottom half of the sneaker and let the brown ride on the top.
Yeah.
It's interesting. But no faux hair on these. Some real hairy suede on them, but no faux hair.
Were you the actual test is if you get these sneakers in, go find your local farm and stroke a horse and stroke the shoe and see if they're similar in texture. If they are, then they've pulled it off.
Don't do that. You would get your chest caved in.
Yes. Approach a horse with a horse handler. Don't approach it by yourself.
Go to the petting zoo. Please. Go to an actual ranch that does riding lessons or something like that. Go to your local polo club. Yeah, you'll end up with some. Yeah, you'll get you a Lunar New Year horseshoe stamp in your chest.
Yeah, call it a personalized tattoo from the horse.
Right. You'll get branded. You'll get branded by the animal instead of the animal branding you.
Yeah, I'm looking at horse breeds. Bloody hell, bro! Like there's like 15 so far and more.
Too many. It's like dogs, bro. They're just like dogs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them, cross breeds and pure breeds and all that. I thought that was the last one, but we also have the grade school 312 high, which thankfully doesn't have any pony hair. This don't even look like a Lunar New Year sneaker.
No, it
doesn't. It just look like a regular colorway of the 312.
Yeah, but it's got the brown, gold, red, just the fundamentals it needs.
Yeah, in the colorway at least. So also, where is it? Here it is. There's this. The Jordan 1 method of make. V3 year of the horse with the patent leather and blah blah. Matter of fact, is that patent leather or just some high gloss leather? You can't really tell.
No, it looks like it's very high gloss leather. Yeah. See, they missed a trick. They missed a trick on this, right? What they should have actually done. I see the gift. They missed a trick on this, right? Because basically, if you remember how heels were invented, heels were straps for horse riding for men, right? They could have easily, for the year of the horse, made a demonstration of that, like a men's pair of heels that you can go horse riding with, and basically the origins of heels, and made it. And issued it as a year of the horse, paying tribute to the origins of the heels. That would be dope if they did that. For the ladies! Remember all the Jordan lady heels that we saw that were all fake?
Well, these dudes out here wearing heels too, so I can't readily say it would be for the ladies. However, after all that, I would be remiss to not show you the Nike Kobe 8 EXT Protro year of the horse. Ain't no full hair on these, man.
Ain't no horse affiliated anything on this, bro.
Yeah, they got the horseshoe on it.
Have they?
Yeah, they got the horseshoe Dubre right there on the front.
Okay.
With the Mamba logo.
See, that's what they should do, because they did that with the year of the snake with the little coin, like Chinese coins. If they put that's the horseshoe is supposed to be lucky. Year of the horse is supposed to be lucky. So having that on the shoe would have been brilliant with every single one of them, even if it was a stamp, a emboss, a tag underneath the tongue tag. That would be dope. If they put the horseshoe on the sneaker somewhere, every single one of them.
Yeah, but I mean, the only thing about these Kobe's is horses and snakes don't go well together.
Oh yeah, that's true. See, they did the wrong thing. They should put it on the others and don't put the horseshoe on the Kobe's. Black Mambas and horses don't mess, bro. You know what? The Black Mamba is probably one of the deadliest snakes out there, right? Because that's the only snake that will actually chase you. If you're out in the open,
deadliest snake.
Yeah, it will pop out of a tree and look at you square in the eyes before it bites you. And if it doesn't, it will chase you. And I can't remember the speeds it gets up to, but it will outpace you. That snake is deadly, bro. I know this snake for the last 20 to 25 years. I know this snake, bro. The Black Mamba or the Mamba snake is crazy, crazy deadly. If you see it, run.
Try to, at least.
Or try to. I'll pick up a weapon, one of the two, because it's you and him. It's you and him.
Do something, bro. Save yourself.
That's what SOS means, save yourself. SUS, save yourself. Should we go to the next one?
Yeah, next quick straight. I hate to think about that, boy.
Right, we've talked about denim. We talked about denim threes before, haven't we? But we'll bring them up because we saw more official pictures this week, or better pictures this week. So we bring them up and showcase them. I want to first of all know your favorite variation. And what's your perspective on what's going to release, how they're going to release, and what one's going to be limited? Because I have a feeling one of them is going to be extremely limited. So hold on 2 seconds. Let me share this. You've seen all three, haven't you?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're about to deep dive into these. So this is the first two that we see, and there's another white variation which I'll show. They've got blue rendition. I think the blue rendition was worn by the black rendition was worn by Spike Lee. We saw the blue rendition on the NBA. Who wore on the NBA?
That was Spike.
Also, so both of them worn by Spike Lee, and then the third rendition is this white Levi's. And that third one reminds me, but with the red back tab, reminds me of the Tinker Freeze slightly. That's the only similarity I can find with it, even though the Tinker Freeze is a bit different at the back. What's your favorite, bro?
I'm kind of reverse of the way I felt about the Levi's 95s, where I'm thinking I like the white one more than the blue or the black. But it's for customization purposes. I was thinking about this when I first saw the reel. Who posted it? Nigel. Nigel posted the reel. He has the white and the blue pairs. As soon as I saw that white pair up close, I thought to myself, I want to just drop that shoe in a bucket of dye. I don't know what color dye. Just the whole thing. Just green dye, maybe red dye, just because of the red back tab.
I'm glad you said red dye, because one thing I'll definitely do with this, I won't touch the pony here at all. See the back tab and the front toe? I won't touch that pony here. That light brown pony here is perfect for this. See the layering that connects to the pony here, which is the bottom above the midsole, the bottom upper. I'll dye that red, just that bit red. And
see, now you're trying to turn them into a Tinker thing.
No. Tinker Freeze totally different because that's black. Tinker Freeze are black.
It is black. Yeah, right.
I'll turn that red, and one more paneling, I'll turn red, and I'll leave it. And I don't know what other panel. Maybe the panel for the lace holes at the top, that might go red, and that's it. I'll just leave it. It will be just a red and white cell variation of the denim. 3, and I'll just leave it there because the red from the back will transition into the front, and it look dope. The way I'm looking at it, it might look dope.
I just want to drop the whole shoe in some dye and see what happens.
Yo, chuck it in a paint of blue and have the back tab red.
Well, the question is, would the dye penetrate the red and turn it purple?
That's another question, because it could do that with the plastic. Depends on how see-through that plastic is.
Yeah, so then it'll be good ugly. And what would it do to the gun bottom as well? I don't know.
I don't want to touch the gun bottom, bro, because that makes a shoe. That makes a shoe. That's totally.
Well, if that's the case, then I can't dip the whole thing. I'll have to paint it, and I wouldn't want to paint it. I'm so ready to dip dye something. I just keep finding shoes.
You just want to experiment. You just want to experiment. That's what you want to do. You need to get yourself a Levi's Jordan 4 white variation and try it with that. Or just put some, make them into a holly colorway, like literally just throw paint on them and make them like a celebration shoe, like holly. Like remember the Pharrell NMDs? Use some of that and bring it back onto this Jordan 3.
I don't know about all that, TJ. It might be.
By the way,
for me,
but it's doable. It's doable if you. Know
I get what you're saying though. Like just get a brush and just flick the paint on the shoe. Yeah.
Just go crazy with it. But I think I 100% agree with you. The white pair looks nice. I think the blue pair is going to be the limited version, bro. In my opinion, that blue pair.
I think the black one would be because Nigel has the white and the blue. Why don't he have the black ones?
Good shout. Very good shout. And we have seen a lot of black cement 3s recently as well. We had the Ama Meunier version. We had the normal version. We had a 2018 version. We have a lot of, so that might be limited. Yeah, you might be right. Actually, they might have swept the script on us. Flip the script on us.
Yeah,
that's what I was trying to say. Switch.
With the 95s, it was the blue pair that was Levi's exclusive.
Yeah.
And the black and the pale ivory or sail, I think was the colorway. Those were widely available. So I think this time around, just because it looks like the black cement 3 so much, I think they're banking on people's love for that colorway, and they'll make that the exclusive pair, probably Levi's exclusive or possibly friends and family. I think the odds are they'll be Levi's exclusive and probably be the most limited colorway, and the blue and the white colorways will be more available. Not readily, but more available.
I think you're right. I think you've just spotted a gap and plugged it in. That's I think that you're spot on there. I can't.
And the sale pair will probably be the easiest to get.
But you know what my favorite is?
The blue one.
The blue pair. Yeah. Because it's that traditional Levi's color, bro. That when you think about Levi's jeans, you think about that dark blue denim. That's the reason why I thought it might be in the limited version. But you're right. That black variation. We've seen too many black Jordan 3s. Like especially like 2 years ago, we had Ama Meunier. We had the black variation of the black cement. Well, the OG black cement 3. Yeah, the white one's gonna fly. I like the blue one.
And the blue is darker. It's a bit darker than the 95s in general. But yeah, man, I think I don't know, because that sale one is so clean.
Do you buying any of these? That's the question.
I can't say I am. Right now, I can't call it. When we saw the 95s, I immediately said I want the blue one. And that's the only one I was concerned about. With these, I
Yeah.
like the white one. I like all three. Now that we're getting better pictures of the black ones, I think I'm with you. I kind of like the blue one more, but will I be trying to get them? I can't say.
What's the best Levi's pack? The 4s, the 95s, or the 3s?
It's 95s for me.
Right.
I mean, the blue 4 and the black 4. I didn't really like the white ones. The blue and the black 4s are legendary sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way about the blue and black 95s. I feel less so about these 3s.
I agree.
But my favorite is the 95, obviously.
Yeah. Obviously,
But the 4s with that tongue tag, with the Levi's, the Levi's style tag on the tongue, they might edge out the 95s, probably edge out the 95s in most people's minds.
It was such a banging release when it first came out, and a lot of people grabbed that white pair of 4s and did their thing on that. This is why it makes me a bit more excited when I see a totally white pair of canvas sneakers, because you can do so much to that. You can mess it up, and it still look good. And then when you mess it up, you can still go clean it and make it even more messier and make it into a different custom, and it still look good if you do it right. That's why I think that the white one is always going to be a customizer's heaven. Absolutely, you could do so much to that. Bring some pastel colors. That's the customizer in me. Would be like fire. But the blue pair is the one. The blue pair is the one. If you got black cement 3s, and if you got white Jordan 3s, you need that blue pair, 100%.
Yeah, because you can bleach it and rough it up and whatnot.
Scathe it. You might need 2 or 3 pairs of those, because you might want to de-stress one totally, leave one for fresh.
Yeah, that's why I think I like the 95s more, because they already got a little bit of distressing on them. And I'm not gonna wash them just because it's an Air Max, but I kind of want to wash them just to see what happens. See if any of that blue dye lightens up on them.
Yeah, but that could happen with sunlight. That could happen with UV light, and that's the thing about sneakers. Like, that's the thing about canvas sneakers, especially leather. Leather doesn't kind of decolor a lot. Canvas will.
Well, I bleached out my Denim 6s. I bleached the toe and tried to do like a gradient, and then I dyed the heel darker blue to try to get a dark blue to medium blue to white, or like a stone wash on the front. And then some of that brown started coming in from the bleach. Yeah, but I didn't put them out in the sun. That was my only downfall with those. So I mean, I could go back in on them, but I saw a lot of people doing a lot of crazy stuff with them Denim 6s. I want to see some of that with these 3s too, and not just Lorenzo G selling them for a damn $1,000.
Yeah, but by the way, talking about 3s, I should have showed this earlier on.
You got your Soulflies.
Yeah, Soulfly. But bro,
Tumblr.
They are crazy leather. I'm gonna say this. This is the best sneaker, one of the best sneakers to come out last year. You know that?
Yeah. They on the list. I had them on my list.
Bro, this could topple the Brick by Brick. That's how good this is. No. This, I'm telling you now, in hand, is going bar for bar with the Brick by Bricks. I'm not joking. I'm not capping. And your favorite company ignored it. Not yours, but everybody else's. They ignored it.
No, they ain't. We are their favorite company because they're listening to us right now.
Sign up to the Patreon. We love you.
What he said. Listen to the man when he telling the truth.
But bro, I got them in hand and I'll open them up. The first thing you look at, the first thing you see is that leather, bro. It is crazy leather. Crazy leather. Nuts. Even better than your nuts. Pause. Sorry, bro.
There's nothing better than your nuts. Gentlemen. Now, I'm not talking to the ladies. Well, hell, ladies too. There's nothing better than your nuts. If you have a male significant other or you are a male yourself, there's nothing better than your nuts. Trust me. If you feel like it's something better than your nuts, you must never been kicked in doors before.
But bro,
it's gone. Literally.
Gone. Sense is gone. That felt like a kick in the nuts. That sneaker, like that is hard. Crazy sneaker, bro. Crazy sneaker.
Don't stop yourself from saying hard after you say nuts. I heard that. I heard it. I caught it. And
pause. All right, let's go to the next one, bro.
Next question.
Some good news, please, bro.
Yes. Can we get a round of applause for everybody's most hated sneaker reseller in recent times, Michael Malekzada or Malekzada and Bethany Mockerman. That's a great name for her considering what happened. Mockerman have been convicted of all fraud charges, ladies and gentlemen. $15 million worth of defrauding you and your sneaker friends. And some of your favorite sneaker heads too.
Yeah.
Don't forget, don't think these YouTubers.
Hold on. Was it 15 million or 50 million?
15.
Zadeh owed customers more than 65 million in undelivered sneakers. Right. That's crazy. I'm reading this article as on the fly. That's crazy, bro.
15 million in defrauded financial institutions is one charge, and 65 million of the people's money. So a total of $80 million that Mr. Malekzada or Malekzada, whatever your damn name is, will be paid in restitution. They already seized over almost 7.5 million from him. Luxury cars, mansions.
Yeah, I'm reading them, bro.
Clothing.
7.5 million was seized from the sale of his residence, including his watches and luxury cars. Like, I'm gonna read these out: Bentleys, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and Porsches. Yo, bro, this guy was balling on your budget. You can't make this up. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. He faces 20 years in prison and a $250,000 fine and 3 years supervised release for wide fraud. That's
I don't think he'll get the full 20 years.
He'll be suspended.
He gonna get some good numbers. He gonna at least get a baseball. He gonna get a baseball score. 8, 7, somewhere between 5 and 9. I'm guessing on the sentencing. And that's only because of the financial institution part. We don't know how the judge is going to rule on the 65 million in sneakerheads money because we know they don't like us. They think we foolish for falling for this type of shit.
Yeah. I would say yes and no, but also this is guys taking advantage of people that actually don't know about kicks sometimes as well, because obviously we have different levels of sneakers, entry level sneakers to people that are actually like well connected. So he was a soul predator. The reason why I say soul predator is because he was basically taking advantage of people that were after sneakers. You can't call him Zadeh Kicks. You got to call him Locked Up Kicks instead, because that's what he deserves, bro. Like that's terrible, bro. Penitentiary Kicks. That's the one. Oh, he can join the guy in the penitentiary who actually gets his. Was he getting it from Zadeh Kicks? Because remember that guy we covered in prison that has.
Oh no, he definitely wasn't getting them from him. Something would have been that happened to Zadeh. Or Zadeh, or whatever his damn name is. Also,
you got his name wrong, bro. You got his name wrong. Penitentiary.
Also, Beth Mockerman. Oh my God, why isn't man getting the work calls? Hold on, man. But yeah, Bethany Mockerman faces more time, up to 30 years, than douchebag himself. I guess because she supervised a bunch of the stuff that was going on, so somehow she holds more accountability than he does. But
okay, she was the Lady Macbeth of this story.
Bethany.
Yeah, there you go. Adds up, doesn't it? Lady Macbethany. And penitentiary
right
kicks.
Mockerman.
She definitely mocked the men, bro. She definitely mocked the mockery
of the culture too. And resellers got to be more pissed about this than we are, because he is part of the reason why y'all are being able to be cracked down on the way y'all are. Resellers and the counterfeiters, it's up. It is up for y'all.
Oh, yeah.
All the bootleg, this and the Nike lookalike stuff, they done got y'all out of here already. They coming for the counterfeiters. They closing down these factories. They cracking down on the robberies and the resale shops and whatnot. They crack down on the backdoor mom and pop stops. They crack down on a lot of the retailers who were getting caught doing backdoor business. Who y'all thought was next?
Yeah, bro. Everybody treated it like the Wild Wild West. Everybody treated it like the Wild Wild West, bro. They did. And then the cowboy. Yeah, but the cowboys came with the artillery and shut it all down. They will shut it all down.
And furthermore, on that cowboy point, do y'all research on cowboys? Y'all will find a lot of discrepancies with what the representation of cowboys were versus the true history of cowboys. So look it up.
Oh yeah.
Much like a lot of other stuff in global culture, we started it. It's okay. Fact check.
Yeah, they don't want. You know what? You're right. Go and check it up. You go and check it up. There's a reason why Blazing Saddles exists as well. Go and check it up.
Come on, man.
We ain't stupid around here.
Listen to the man when he's telling the truth.
Oh, by the way, that's a great movie as well. I like when you take racism and take the piss out of it. It's so much fun.
Flip it. You got to flip it on them, bro.
Yeah, make it so it ain't harmful anymore. That's what you do with it. That's what you do with language. Make it less harmful. And then when somebody says it, you're like laughing at them.
De-weaponize and disarm.
Yeah, easiest way to do it.
I ain't gonna go in. Next quick strike.
Mookie dokie. We have more Fragment, bro. Because we covered Fragment last week, and I said that they were kind of not. Did I say they were boring, or did I say they trying to get that one hit wonder again?
Same difference.
Because they're back at it, bro. Have you had a chance to get yourself one of these? Oh, let me just try and see if I can get this up. I can't.
Oh, my bad.
Let me remove it. Oh, got it. Sorry about that. Have you had the chance to get these Nike Mind 001s?
No, I actually got the 002. I'm wearing it right now. Actually.
Is it comfortable?
I'm getting used to it.
Does it do everything that it says it's going to do in terms of like activate your chakras in your soul on your feet and activate the nerve endings in your feet, because that's where most of the holistic Chinese and Indian medicine comes from.
Oh no! Do I seem smarter?
You're always smart, so it's hard to tell.
Just say no. That's okay.
I was about to say slightly. It's activated. The powers are activated, bro. It's hard to knock an intelligent guy's intelligence down even more, because you always saw them as being intelligent in the first place. So it's hard. So maybe you have slightly got smarter, but maybe it will happen over the next couple of weeks. I don't know. But Fragment, bro. But the most of your ailments can be cured by your feet, and there's medicine behind it. This is why Nike is investing into stuff that helps you with your foot care, which Q always says is really good for you because you've got to look after your feet. But Fragment jumped on it, bro, this week. And Fragment have got this Mind 001 with a fragment symbol and some writing. And on the downside of it, it's got that classic blue color, bro. I got told something quite interesting. What's Jordan's favorite color, bro?
I actually don't know. I would venture to say black or red, but are you telling me his favorite color is blue?
No, I'm telling you that's like a myth that nobody knows, because I heard the Shadow colorway or the Shadow 1 was his favorite, then I heard the Concord was his favorite, then I heard now I'm hearing blue is his favorite color. What is it? Because it seems like anybody is saying anything to pop off a color. So that's something I'll leave in the ether for you guys. But Fragment have got a Mind 001. They've actually jumped onto this actual new rendition of a healthcare sneaker and put their name behind it. Is it original? Well, it's original to the Mind 001. Is it original to Fragment? Yeah, because it's got black and blue. But what else you expect from Fragment, bro? Like, what do you want? What do you think of Fragment in itself in total? And I think I know what you're going to say.
I feel the same way about Comme des Garçons most of the time. With Fragment, I think they go for minimalism and it comes off as boring.
Okay. I like your answer, because it is a minimalistic company because it comes from Japan. So if you know about Japanese attire, they're very minimalistic. So it makes sense. But from our point of view, it just comes off boring. It just comes off black, white, or blue. Or if Union's got a collaboration, a bit of a Union colorways on top of it. Or different flex, what Union have done with their Jordan ones. But it's like going into the same jar, coming up with the same colorway and just copying and pasting it. It almost feels like that.
I mean, the black slides got pushed back to February 5th. The only difference is they don't have that little bit of writing or the Fragment logo on the toe.
Mm-hmm.
I still want a pair of the slides. They sold out almost instantly everywhere. And there was only so many places that they sold out, but I mean that they actually sold them. But if they the same price, cool. It don't matter. I just want a pair of the black 001s. I don't care if it's the Fragment, because I'm just gonna wear them in the house anyway. So it don't matter if it's the Fragment pair or the regular GR pair. I don't really care about Fragment having a collab on this.
Yeah. I hope they actually do something inspiring that will capture the rest of the world's imagination. Because I don't know about you, bro. I'm a bit tired about the same colorway and the same simplistic look to the sneaker. Because when we especially when you customize sneakers, and especially when you ever look at, like, bro, the Biohack Jordan 1's one of my favorite sneakers.
Hold on, bro. I'm getting work calls. God damn it.
Yeah,
my bad, bro.
That's fine, because the Biohack's one of my favorites, Jordan 1s, right? Because obviously the color diversity on it is crazy. It brings something different. But when you look at the Fragment range, right? They're almost like, I always say this, and I always stay true to this. If you think your sneaker's good enough, release it in mass stock, release it to the public, release it as any other GR sneaker and see how well it does. And look, it seems like most of the Fragments that are released over the time, especially Travis frags, have been very limited. So you don't really understand outside of the collaboration how well the colorway will do. Mate, it's done. I personally think it's done out of necessity and purpose, because that's the only some of the sneakers like the Frag Low that came out a couple of years ago is brilliant, right? The Frag One High, the Travis Frag One High, I wasn't too keen on it. The Low was brilliant. The original Frag was dope for what it was. It was like a roll take with a black toe. It was dope. It had its moment in time, but now we're seeing the Frag One Low, just blue and white. This came out last year. It was just released on Travis's site. It was hardly available. Like, put your money where your mouth is and release it as a big stock, as a normal GR sneaker, and see how well the colorway does. What we're doing is mixing and meddling with collaborations, and all of a sudden we're limiting it, and the true reflection of the colorway isn't the true reflection of what the sneaker would do generally without the collaboration and without the colorway. Like, take away the collaboration, give us the colorway, produce it in GR, see how well it does. That's the true testament of how well that colorway in the sneaker would do.
Well, I get what you're saying.
It's an illusion. To me, it's an illusion.
For one, that kind of defeats the purpose of a collab, because collabs are always going to be more limited than a GR, because the exclusivity that collabs should bring to whatever sneaker is being collaborated on, and also the validity of the Nike Mind 001 has already been proven from this past week's release. So whether it was Fragment or not, we know whatever color that slide comes out in now is going to fly.
Right now, yeah. Like the Rejuvenate. Like, it's interesting that the Rejuvenate had its color blocking, had its colorways, and no collaboration. Was there collaboration on Rejuvenate? I don't think it was.
Not that I can remember.
And that did really well. But when I say release it as a normal release it like the Balvin Freeze or the Brick by Bricks, because that was a bigger stock than the Travis Fragment ever got and ever will get.
But that's because it's a Travis shoe. I think it has less to do with Fragment than it had to do with Travis, because Fragment ain't had a hit outside of the Jordan 1 to that level. Like think about the Fragment 3s. They sold out, but a lot of people had pairs of those. I had a pair. I got rid of mine because I should never bought it in the first place, to be honest with you. I went for it just because it was the Fragment collab. And I thought it would grow on me, but it didn't. It actually grew away from me. But
you've just,
like I said, I understand where you're coming from.
You just proved my point.
That Mind 001 is living on its own right now.
Yeah.
The fact that we saw that Fragment collaboration, we don't know when it's going to come or if it's ever going to come out. But they don't. That silhouette don't need a collab right now.
No, this is why it's the hottest thing to give a Fragment collab on that Mind 001 because it will sell out. It will sell out. Any color you bring on that, it will sell out because it's new. Everybody's fascinated with it. Everybody wants to see what it does. Everybody's intrigued with it. Just like the Rejuvenates, just like any other new tech that comes out, like the Pegasus Premium, bro. Like all the Pegasus Premium that are releasing now are sitting, but the first couple of ones that came out sold out. You can't get them. That's the same thing with the Rejuvenate. That's going to be the same thing with the Mind 001, 002, whatever. You can produce a Mind 005. It'll still sell out because it's new tech. They might make ankle or back heel massages for it. You never know, bro. Like they could do so much more with it. But why give it a Fragment collaboration right now? You prove my point, bro. You just literally you said that it's more of Travis thing than a Frag thing because Frag ain't been popping because Travis is popping. Just prove my point. Like, when's Frag gonna wake up and realize that you need to deviate from your color palette? You do, because you can only produce as many of those blue, white, and blacks colorways before people get.
I don't think the color palette is the problem. I think recency is the problem. They gotta do more, but I don't think they want to do more because they have an established mystique that they want to hold on to. I mean, say the same thing to Amamanier and Comme des Garçons. Like, your colors are your colors.
Yeah, agreed. I 100% agree with you. Like, right this moment in time, Amamanier is not doing as well because the mystique's gone. Possibly it's a repetition of the same colors. It gets to a point where you're like, I already seen this. I'm happy I'm not getting this. And that's when the brands need to be scared. Not scared. They need to freshen things up because that's when you start losing people, when people get disinterested in the colorway you're bringing, the silhouette you're bringing, all of that stuff. You need to keep it fresh constantly for them to actually kind of attract people. Otherwise, like, why do you think the Rejuvenate and the Mind 001 and 002 doing really well? Because people are intrigued about what Nike's giving them, and people want to test them, people want to touch them, people want to experience how it feels like with the tech. That's why it's doing well.
Yeah. That's why I got mine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll probably want to pay myself.
Not for resale. Next quick strike. It's a bit of a coincidence that we go from Fragment to Converse times Netflix. Why is Converse doing a Netflix collaboration?
Is it anything to do with the Stranger Things?
No, Stranger Things have their own collaborations.
Okay. The only reason why I can think that Netflix will do a collaboration with Converse is because of Stranger Things. But
no,
it seems
Stranger
like
Things have their own collaborations.
I know
multiple with different companies. Netflix aired Stranger Things, sure. Ain't nothing stranger about these things than just the fact that it's a Netflix collab. That's the strangest thing about this to me.
Yeah.
Why do we need Netflix chunks?
No, don't know. I haven't got a clue. I'm gonna be honest. It would make way more sense for Netflix to do a collaboration with a brand they owned and that's already out there. Well, I don't understand why Netflix will do an independent collaboration with Converse. That makes no sense.
Next quiz strike.
Is it? No. Hold on. What you're trying to say with this whole subject is, are we just doing collaborations for the sake of it?
Doing collaborations just for collaborations.
Yeah, this is where you need to. This is where the brands need to stop doing collaborations for the sake of it, because we were on this arc after COVID. We both said they need to slow this thing down before it gets generically mundane, because it is now getting generically. Everything's a collaboration. Everything's not special no more. Everything's just the same. The collaboration for the sake of collaboration. We seen 2, 3 collaborations, 4 collaborations, all in one go. Like people trying to pop off collaboration after collaboration with another collaborator. We saw it with Nike. We saw it with Adidas. We saw it with a lot of companies. I think it's time that you clawed back all those collaborations and realize they're not selling no more and make them a bit more special again. Because our expectation is always to have a collaboration. Our expectation is to go and get the next collaboration from the next brand, from the next boutique, from the next artist. It's getting, bro, this now is getting stupid.
Who the hell loved Netflix enough to buy a Netflix shoe?
I hope you get a discount if you got Netflix. That's what I'm saying, because Netflix membership, it's expensive as hell now.
I mean, they got a lot on there. They're doing a lot with the platform, but
yeah,
I don't need no damn Netflix Converse. Next quick strike. Actually, last quick strike. Steph Watch continues. Let's go through some of the pairs. Oh, by the way, Under Armour fired the Curry team. Everybody who worked on brand Curry for Under Armour, at least the leadership team, is how it was presented. They out of there. I don't know if it was a mutual thing, like, nah, we're going to stay with Steph, or Under Armour was like, all right, he gone, y'all going too. It's y'all fault he left, or something like that. But that's been reported.
I think it's the second one, bro. Like, if you've lost Steph Curry, you'll be mad, and you end up going after the people that were responsible for his handling Steph's business. Wouldn't you be, bro?
Depends on the situation.
If it is Steph Curry's people, then it makes sense for them to leave with Steph. But if they were still there and Steph is left, then it's Under Armour people being fired for mishandling Steph's contract. So,
well, not necessarily his contract, but what they were doing. Yeah. But that remains to be seen. Maybe we'll get some deeper insight on what exactly happened with that.
It will come out. It will come out eventually.
But in the meantime,
Steph Watch.
The Steph Watch continues. Steph has worn another colorway of the Jimmy Butler 3 leanings. Envy wanted us to take Steph to court. Because he wore the Chris Webber Dada Chrome All-Star shoes.
Look, he's not under a sneaker agency. He can wear whatever he wants to wear. Just let's see what who chooses. We know what he's gonna choose, but let's see what he chooses.
I mean, at least he ain't hooping them, bro. Like, I get it, but he ain't hooping them. It's okay. He
may be the reason why we get if he joins Jordan Brand, which I don't think he's going to, probably more like Nike, hopefully. But if he does join the Jordan Brand, he might bring back the Kobe 8 and 3. Who knows? Give him a chance to end up where he wants to end up.
You just want that pack to come back however
it's coming back.
Go to
it's coming back.
Shit too. What does that have to do with Steph Curry? Nothing.
No, I'm just saying it might be the momentous thing that.
Don't play for the Lakers. He plays for the Warriors. Hence, he's wearing Jimmy Butler shoes. Anyway. And most of the time, he's wearing the shoes of players who played for franchises that he's currently playing against. So I think he wore the Dadas in Sacramento or to play Sacramento. He wore the CP3 sevens to play against the Clippers. He wore the Kobe 4 gold medals to play against the Lakers. He wore Monte Ellis and one Tai Chi PEs. Monte Ellis, former teammate of his, arguably the first Splash brother was Monte Ellis before Clay got there. For some reason, he wore them, and I love Candace Parker. Shout out to her. But them Adidas Exhibit A was horrible. It's a horrible looking sneaker. I mean, no disrespect to Candace Parker, the player or the person, but that shoe was trash. Even trash for Adidas. Like, he wore Kobe 9 Wolf Grays, and last night to play against my Hawks, Steph Curry wore the Diamond Turf 1 Atlanta and proceeded to get stomped out by my Atlanta Hawks, my Trae Youngless Atlanta Hawks. Shout out to CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert, our new members of the team. Jalen Johnson and Dyson Daniels and Nikhil Alexander Walker are now the leaders of the team. CJ McCollum is a bucket. He has always been a bucket. And hopefully he will continue to be a bucket for my Hawks. But don't you ever, Steph, think you finna break out my Dion, my favorite Dion's, coming through against my Hawks and think it ain't gonna be some hell to pay. We put feet in them boys. You hear me? Feet in them.
Question. Did Trae Young get traded?
Yeah.
I heard that this week. Why?
With nothing else to do with him, man. With nothing else to do with him. Don't think he was happy here. Don't feel like he's been happy here for a while. He kept a brave face on. But based on his play from 2 years ago to the little bit of time that he played with us this year, he didn't seem happy. And with the emergence of Jalen Johnson as a star, we knew the writing was on the wall. Jalen Johnson is a shooter, a slasher, a passer, a pure scorer, rebounder, leader, all the stuff that Trae Young was able to do and then some. Jalen Johnson has been doing in the absence of Trae Young.
Right.
I think Trae saw that and compounded his frustration versus trying to become a duo with Jalen Johnson. He got salty and he out of there. So it's not necessarily fuck Trae Young, but he don't play for us no more. So fuck Trae Young.
I just waiting for you to say that.
What?
Sheesh.
I only root for my team. Okay, I like some other teams. I like some other players. Do I still like Trae Young? Sure. Do I care about his team record? No. Fuck him. And I already had the Wizards on my schedule for this season. And I was going to sell that game. But you know what's going to happen now? I will be in the building. Yes. I'll be there.
Do you think you got any chance of getting Ant-Man?
Who?
The Hawks.
Man, that man finna max Minnesota out. He ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
He ain't disgruntled.
Cool.
Trae was disgruntled. And he asked to go to Washington, the worst team in the NBA. Because they ain't got nobody over there. And he can get all the money he want from them. That we wouldn't, they know, he was eligible for an extension. And the Hawks didn't offer him an extension. So he knew what was up.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Going over there, go to DC. It's like, I mean, going from Atlanta to DC is, I mean, apples and oranges. Like, not apples and oranges, apples to apples. It's like, DC is a great city. A lot of cultural happenings in DC, similar to Atlanta or Miami, or So, yeah, he ain't gonna miss much. The food probably be different, but I hear it's good food in DC too. The nightlife and party scene is a little different with the go-go music in DC. I mean, he'll get to hang with Kevin Durant in the summertime or whatever. I don't know.
I was surprised when I heard Trae was traded. I was like, huh? You didn't mention anything either.
It just happened. Like Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah. So it is what it is.
Okay. Shall we go to sneaker court this week, bro?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty. Welcome back to Sneaker Court of Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion and Executioner. This week, Nigel Sylvester found out, to his great surprise, that there's not only one brick by brick, there's two brick by bricks, maybe three brick by bricks, maybe four brick by brick colorways. Because when he turned up, he was like, what are all these colorways? Only released like a dirt red pair last year, because the blue pair and all the other colors don't exist. But all of the UAers, the non-sneakerheads, I would like to call them, the dividing conquerors, you pay retail for your sneakers, because we don't pay retail for our sneakers. We get it from a backdoor alley from a guy that actually sells them for like £1. Nigel was like, I don't remember all of these colorways, but some of these colorways look dope. So for all the people that are claiming they got brick by brick, blue variations, orange variations, yellow variations, all of that trash variations that you want to claim to be real and you want to say it first come, they're the first looks, they're the unreleased pairs, just like the Travis Chicago ones that you want to show and they're not legit, and that you want to stunt on people for the wrong reasons, because your life is terrible and you don't really care. All of that stuff. I just want to say, if the main person that put his design and inspiration behind the sneaker turns up to your event and says 90% of the pairs of the brick by bricks are fake because they're not the right color, I'd pay attention, take them right off, take them to the yard and burn them because they're not real. That's what you should be doing to fake sneakers, because they're not real. And if they're not real, you look like a dumbass for claiming that they are real. This ain't the Knight Rider 11s. This ain't the whatever you want Jordan 4s. This is the brick by bricks. It's a storyline behind it. It's supposed to look like a brick, not like a blue or orange or a green brick. It's supposed to look like a brown or red, brown, or dirt brick. That's what released last year. None of the trash that you guys have been showing, because Nigel Sylvester told us there's only one pair of brick by bricks that released last year, and they were the red dirt bricks that released earlier last year. Not the blue variations that everybody's been rocking, that we've been seeing, that everybody's been claiming is a first look. With that trash, take out the laces and burn them. That's all I say, because they're trash. Unless they're real, they're trash. That's all I'm going to say. Bro, over to you.
I'm going to let Nigel do the talking for us.
Thank you.
None of them are coming out.
The blue ones, the purple ones, whatever you see.
Purple, all that yellow, none of that is
It's not
real.
coming out. So
None of
this is
that's
going to be
real.
the only brick by brick color.
This is the only one right here.
And there you have it. So if I see you wearing a blue brick by brick, I'm stepping on your sneakers. If I see you wearing a yellow brick by brick, I'm smudging your sneakers. If I see you wearing any other color than the brick by brick, trust me, I'll be carrying some oil to dash on your sneakers. That's all I'm saying, bro. Because at the end of the day, over in the Shoe Dog podcast, we destroy fakes religiously. Remember that. Anything you want to say, bro?
Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid.
Guilty. The UAers will do what the UAs will always do. Lie and deceit. That's all I got to say. What do you want to say, bro?
I already said it.
When resale is too high.
Damn, resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
That's what I was looking for.
Man.
That's what I was looking for.
Stupid.
Because I'm going to say one thing. If I do destroy your UAs, right, give me a listing or where I can buy it for retail. If I can't, it's that simple. I'm saving the world soul by soul. Should we go discuss, bro?
Yeah. I just keep thinking about that one video from that goofy ass convention where the kid was walking by with the blue, quote unquote, blue brick by bricks, and the dude holding the camera ran him down. Oh, let me see those. Where you get those? And the little dude talking about, oh no, the plug. I knew they was fake then. I don't know the plug. Yeah, you don't know the plug.
No. The slug. He took the slug to the head, bro.
Man,
Yo, I guarantee somebody charged him over and above the odds. Trust me, bro. To say this is the first look. This is you never can get this nowhere because they don't exist.
Then he tried to freak it with one white lace and one blue lace. Boy, if you don't take them things. Anyway.
Burn them.
Shout out to
Hold on. Maybe we shouldn't advise to people to burn their fake sneakers because the glue might be very toxic to the environment, and if they smell it, it could cause.
They
it
are
could be
toxic to the environment.
That too. That applies to.
Anyway,
Toxic is as toxic. Toxic is as toxic does, bro.
In women's basketball news, Juju has had her high school jersey retired by Sierra Canyon.
Hey.
Supposedly, the first jersey that Sierra Canyon has ever retired is Juju Watkins.
Lee, watch out. Juju's a
Shout out to Juju. Along with AZ Fudd, now we have Audie Crooks. Have you seen the highlights from Audie Crooks?
Bro, they're coming up with transformer names for these girls.
Audie Crooks is the single most dominant player in women's college basketball. If you don't know Audie Crooks, go look at the highlights. AUDICROOKS. Audie Crooks.
You know what the best thing about the WNBA is? It's just going to keep happening until it peaks. You know that? Because players are going to get better and better and better, and development's going to get better and better and better over the years. And the more people that come through are going to get better and better and better. It's going to keep happening, bro. Go on.
Juju is at USC. AZ Fudd is at UConn, I think. Audie Crooks is at Iowa State. Texas Tech just signed a 7'1" women's player. Stephanie Okechukwu, 7'1", tallest woman to ever sign to play college basketball. Yo,
What's the
I don't know.
What's the nationality?
African.
Is it? I thought
Of
it's
course
gonna be
she's
like
African.
more. No. I was thinking, is she Nigerian? Is she like from East Africa?
I don't know from which country, but she's definitely African. Okechukwu is the name.
What's the name?
Stephanie Okechukwu. OKECHUWU. That's a lot of U's. Yeah, it's getting nasty out there for women's collegiate basketball. WNBA is about to be real.
Yeah.
Some of them girls, they don't expand the league quick enough. A lot of women basketball players are going to be out. In other women's news, Air Jordan 1 Pale Ivory. It's a women's colorway that's coming this year. It's got all type of colorful bows and tassels and whatnot for lace dubrés. So if your girl like Jordan 1s, look out for that white and blue, like a sail and light blue. Reebok. Shaqnosis low looks way better than the original Shaqnosis. Mid, or whether it was mid or high or 3/4 or whatever. They bring in the low cut Shaqnosis to the game. They should have been did this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they haven't.
And what they shouldn't do is bring back some of the low sneakers that Jordan doing.
Speaking of which, Jordan 6 low.
That's what I was referring to.
Pony hair.
That's what I was referring to. That's what I was referring to, bro.
Which is also rumored to be a women's release. Yeah, there's that. I ain't got no comment. In more women's news, Skims, Nike, Rift. Mesh.
I saw that.
We knew it was coming. Skims, all the Skims stuff has been geared towards women so far. They do make men stuff, but obviously Kim Kardashian, she's a self-proclaimed girl's girl and all that. So yeah, Skims, Nike Rift.
That's Nike Rift is perfect for that Skims line.
Yeah.
It goes well. It goes really well with it.
I agree.
Perfect.
I agree. I ain't mad at it. I just wanted to bring it to your attention.
Yep.
Futura is pissed. He let go of 2 pairs of the Flom Air Force One Low, and he has yet to hear from either of the people who receives those pairs. You know why, Futura? Because they cashed in. They ain't got them shoes no more, bro. They ain't got them shoes.
This is why you need to verify your sneaker releases when you do stuff like that it actually goes to sneakers that wear the sneakers. You need to vet people. Because if you were expecting a story, a write back, I got these, this is my experience, and
all he wants is a thank you. They ain't got them shoes, bro. Sold to the highest bidder. Check eBay. You'll be able to find them. Yeah.
Ask for a thank you ask for a thank you from the eBay listing.
That part.
Vet your sneakerhead. That needs to be done. You need to do that because you need to get your sneakers to people that actually wear it.
Yeah. Listen to the man who's telling the truth now.
Oh,
Adidas Bad Bow 1.0. You're starting to see actual pictures of what the shoes gonna really look like. I think they got something.
Okay. We'll see.
I think they got something. They need something else to go along with the jellyfish. They might have something with these Bad Bows. I mean, Bad Bunny is still one of the top tier stars on the planet right now. Super Bowl coming next month. They better drop the shoe somewhere around there. We'll probably see a limited release maybe at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. They need to do if Adidas are clever, which I hope they are, they need to do what Justin Timberlake did with the Tinkers.
The Tinker threes.
Yeah. When he came all white Tinker threes, they need to do that with this sneaker. That this is what really annoyed me with Nike and WWE and stages like that are momentous, that are iconic. You want to be remembered for those occasions, right? You want to be remembered for the Super Bowl, for the WrestleMania, for the World Cup. All of those, you need to get your name and your brand out there. And this is Adidas's chance to do that with a Super Bowl. This is just like they did with Eminem when Eminem pops up with those Eminem threes. They need to do something with Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl. He needs to come out with the crispiest sneakers. That's all I'm saying. If you want it to work, that's the only way you're going to get the mass attention on that. Because how many people watch a Super Bowl, bro? I'm watching it.
But Bad Bunny probably has the most fans on the planet right now. So Shouldn't have to do too much.
But this is an opportunity for you to give Bad Bunny what you need to give him for that Super Bowl. If you don't,
they
you
just
might as
gotta
well
do
shoot
a pop
yourself in
up.
the foot.
They just got to do a pop up the day before, or maybe 2 days before. That Friday or Saturday before the Super Bowl is going to be a lot of people in town with a lot of money to spend.
Shock drop that at the Super Bowl when Bad Bunny's on stage.
That too. That too. They can pull a Last Dance. Yeah. Bad Bunny. I just wanted to say that. I'm sorry. Bad Bunny.
Look, there's so many opportunities that you.
It's okay, bro. We don't work for them.
I know.
It's okay.
I know. I'm just saying. I know. I'm just saying.
It's Bad Bunny. It's gonna work either way.
Well, at least we know he's an American citizen, unlike some people actually didn't think he was an American citizen. You must be crazy.
Next question. Enter Kai 3. Kyrie has been seen at practice with the third version of his Anta signature sneaker. So all the Kyrie fans, hold that. They coming.
Imagine, you know what? Really funny if was it Curry ends up with Anta. That'd be crazy.
Last but not
That'd
least,
be crazy.
I ain't laughing. You the one laughing. Last but not least, at least for me, APB is rumored to be dropping a Jordan 11 low. And it's looking real blue on the uppers. And it's looking real white on the bottom. It's looking real Jeterish.
You know what? That they need to release the Cheetah 11s, bro. They need to release those. They released them in lows. Those highs are fire.
I'm okay on those.
Mm-hmm.
But APB got something coming in an 11 low. So we just mentioned James Whitner. We don't normally talk about APB when it comes to Jordans, but look like they're switching it up a little bit.
It's good. It's good. Switch up is always good. I've got a couple on mine quickly. Right. Nike Air Force One Paisley pack is coming. So I expect to see that sometime this year. Probably be in Complex Sneaker of the Year somewhere. Central C is also releasing the Air Force One. That'll probably be number one on Complex's list. Also, Nike are making... Oh, we already covered that as Slims. That's fine. I'm just looking at some stuff. Oh, Z Sneakerhead is... Well, basically said that we might be getting a lot more sevens this year, which I'm hoping we get the Raptors and Bulldogs and some of the other classic sevens that we need in our rotation. So hopefully that comes soon. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, that'll be quite good.
The Raptors are one of the ones that he featured on that post.
Yeah. Also, New York's Soho flagship is closing, or is closed on the 10th of January. That's kind of sad to see. Also, Royal Ones are coming in 2026. That's interesting. Maybe there's rumors it might be an 85 cut. Rumors might be a normal Jordan 1. We'll see what happens with that. 85s have gone a bit quiet. I would expect, if anything, 85s would be just OGs going forwards, which would be a heritage silhouette, which would be great if they did that. Jordan 1 Band Low is coming this year as well. Also, last two, LeBron 23 honors Martin Luther King with his new silhouette, which is great. And last but not least, Cortez, reportedly made $58 million in revenue, or up to $58 in revenue so far. So they're doing well, which is great. Central C's Power is doing great, which is all good to see. But that was the discounts, bro. That was the discount.
I'm gonna shut up.
And that was the show. I'm lighting ignition to see your reaction. I'm lighting ignition to see your reaction. I threw the complex bit in there, nothing. I threw the UA bit in there, nothing. I threw the Central C bit in there, nothing. I'm not getting you this week.
Nope. Shut right on up. And I'm gonna tell y'all to have a great day, a great week, a great month, and a great year. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna also tell y'all to buy what you like, rock what you like, and don't believe the hype, because the hype ain't real, and sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool. Remember that, guys. You always make the sneakers cool. Nothing else matters.
Not Fragment.
They're fragmented, that's why. Because they haven't got no ideas at the moment.
Baboon.
Peace out, guys. Peace.